Back with more hits on Emo Intel. This is real. Stay tuned. Let's go. So, Emo Intel becoming a trending topic, all on self improvement, self development, self worth, self actualization. You're doing this as so you can support the collective. It's really not a selfish thing. It says self, but there's improvement in the collective sense, and then there's improvement from individuals who's bringing that to the collective. So it's kind of like a shepherd and sheep. So we're going to make a small video on it real quick so I can be consistent, and it just won't be a minute long. If you guys like, comment, and share the videos, we'd love if you guys subscribe so I can start doing live streams. But it's okay, it's all good. I'm really not pressing for anything. I don't want anything from you guys. I wouldn't mind some help because I'm going through some things, but other than that, let's go. So, when succeeding, it requires you to improve the areas that need attention. So in one of my shorts, if you go back and check, I talk about paying yourself more attention. This is important because this will allow you to see where improvement is needed. If you're paying attention to everything outside of you when you're on this journey, you're not gonna improve. You're gonna fall back into line. You're gonna fall back with the crowd. You're gonna fall back into the session that you was stuck in, or cycle that you was stuck in, that you're constantly trying to get out of. If you're not trying to get out of the cycle, then that's one thing. But then you have people that are trying, or certain people that are trying to get out of the situations that they're in when they notice what's going on. So paying yourself attention is the most important thing so you can know where to attack. All right, so if you improve constantly improving, you're gonna fail. It comes with failing. You have to fail in order to notice where the lesson or where the improvement needs to go. So I have another important video too about not relying on other people for your success. So this is where the collective comes in at. You don't get up every day and somebody's calling you like, hey man, yeah, let's go get it, man. Yeah. Nah, that don't usually happen, man. That's false information. That's peacock crap. You do have supporters and helpers, but the people that are not doing it, they are most likely trying to compete. So, and I have shorts on the non-competitive state as well. But there's not always that's not always the situation. My thing is, support yourself, do the best that you can, and put your best efforts forward, because that's what is going to get you results. Relying on outside support, is 50-50. It's iffy because you never know if it's going to be consistent or not. But you know that you can be as consistent as you can be, whatever you're capable of. So you depending on yourself for your success is the number one key here. You have to put the work in, you have to put the time in, and you have to figure out where you're trying to install this success at. You know what I'm saying? So and another thing I wanted to add in this video about success is that success is never about material and riches / money. So you can be a successful person in an area of your life and not be rich. You can be successful at anything and be sharp and be a true professional at an occupation, or have a skill or a trade or a career, and be successful within your career depending on how much you put into it. So I'm going to try to see if I can figure out an example real quick. All right, let's use investments. So when you investing, you just don't wake up, or you just don't go get the cash and then just put it on anything. You know what I'm saying? You want to invest into something that or something that is statistically proven, or statistically having results at the moment. That would be a more probable thing to invest in. You know what I'm saying? Even though it still is risky, but that comes with failing. Risk is failing. Risk is knowing that failure will appear most likely, or if you succeed, then you won't have to worry about it. So not relying on people too much for your success. People are not waking up every day just to support you, just to hooray you on, because if anything, they're in the same bracket as you. The only people that would really support you is the ones who have time. So time is very important, because they are successful at something. They will have tidbits of information to give you, and they can explain it to you because they already reached a certain level of success in an area. As far as finances, they may be successful, but there may be something that a successful person is not successful in still. See, because we don't know everything. Even if I'm successful at my job, I may not be successful with something personal in my life, something that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So success is not always about money. They made it look like that, and they make you think that, but that's not actually true. See, I'm not rich right now, right? But I can name a few occupations and a few professions that I'm exceedingly well at, and people are looking for me for these positions. People are sending out for me, and I'm kind of, in the middle of, I'm on a seesaw. I'm like, okay, I'm weighing my options. I'm looking at certain statistics, certain ratings, certain interest levels, things like that, to determine if I'm going to go or not. So when you get to that point, you get to decide and choose, because you're being sought after. Right now, I think I have like 20 years under forklift operating. So when you go to a warehouse job, or when you go to a job that you already have success in, the people around you are going to see you doing good. Think about this. They're going to see you, and they're going to know, dang, this guy knows his stuff. This guy is doing his thing. But nobody's going to come up and say, hey, man, yeah. Like, nobody has done that up to this time. There's a few people, but that's only because they're comfortable with their level of success at it. So not relying on people for your success is so important, because nobody really knows how successful you're going to be. And you don't know how successful other people could possibly be. And that's the reason why you need to focus on yourself. Pay yourself more attention. And the people that are successful with you, you'll eventually cross hands, or you'll cross paths. So you don't have to force it. It's an automatic thing that's going to happen, because you guys are going to notice each other. So, just be mindful of that, and know that people are not calling you early in the day to pump you up into every day. They're not calling you every day. They're only supporting you when you near. But you're not in a partnership with them. You're not in anything with them. If this is a relationship, there should be support there consistently, and advice, criticism, or critical thinking coming from the spouse or the partner that you're in with. That's something that they may see that you may not. So remember, success is never ever about money. Success is about how much time, how much effort, and how much work you get into a certain area and accomplish a high level in that profession or in that area. It could be on yourself. It could be in your job. It could be on one of your hobbies. Like, I know people that are successful at exercising, and I'm going to explain. So it's hard. It was hard for me as well. It was hard to get up every day and have that on your mind after, within your routine, to get up and to exercise. You've been working all week. You're tired, your muscles, you're sore, you've been standing, you've been, using your brain, whichever one. So there are rest points, but successful people, that they have learned how to not say, oh, I don't feel like doing it, but they know, they thinking in their mind, hey, I need to do this. I need to keep this up. I need to break through this pain. I need to break through the struggling that I'm having with it, if it's personal, or if it's financial, or if it's mental, They are consistently chopping wood. They are consistently chopping wood. The wood chopper don't stop chopping wood. They know when to chop, but sometimes they chop unorthodox, which is out of, so like if it's summertime, most people are not chopping in the summer. That's what you would think. But there are some people that are so successful that they have the time and they'll say, hey, you know what? I got time to get ahead. I got time to get ahead before winter comes. So I'll have my wood chopped by fall. They won't chop crazy and go crazy. They'll just chop wood consistently. They may chop 5 pieces a day. And they usually would do 10 if they're in a rush, or 20 if they're in a rush for the wintertime. You see? So they have the time. And they already skilled at a high level. They already know when they want to do it. They will chop in the summer and winter is nowhere near. That's how you improve. That's how you prepare. See, he's ahead of the curve. So now when he would chop wood coming up closer to the winter, he already chopped it in the summer, which opens up that time closer to the winter time. He can be doing something. They can be doing something else. You see? Instead of at the time that they would normally chop the wood, they already done the job. They already accomplished the success for the wood. Now they have time. Now they may just rest. Now they may open up a new avenue of revenue. Maybe they may take a vacation at that time right before winter comes, but you get the drift. Like, the more ahead you stay ahead of the curve, the easier the bend would be. Like, when you're coming around a corner, you don't want to go too fast. You just want to, you want to press the brake, or maybe you might want to speed through it. But the curve is coming, so be prepared for the curve when you're doing success, which is a fall, or which is a stutter, or which is a it could be a stutter step. So that was a short video. I do have more Emo Intel coming, so I'm gonna be on you guys heavy to the end of the year, and I'm gonna keep coming with this Emo Intel no matter what. So you guys tune in, like, comment, and share these videos. If you guys want to subscribe, you guys can subscribe. You guys can hit me with some comments or any questions that you guys have. That'll start helping with the topics as well, but I'm still going to be coming. So this is Emo Intel. It's always real. Stay tuned. Let's go.